WWE Bash in Berlin is coming to you live this Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's right, we get it popping on another Saturday afternoon with these international shows. 10 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Central. And you know the Flex Zone podcast will be here. Super kick that subscribe button, like a bomb that like button, backdrop that bell. Sound off in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts on WWE Bash in Berlin and what matches you're looking forward to seeing and who you have winning. As we take a look at the World Heavyweight Championship match between the Ring General Gunther making his first title defense against the Viper, the one, the only RKO Randy Orton. A rematch of their King of the Ring match, which ended in controversy. Paul Levesque, head of the creative Triple H, did mention we would get this match revisited because of the controversial ending with Randy Orton's shoulders being up. And that's what we're getting, in which I believe and hope that this man Gunther deserves in not his hometown. I know everyone's been saying Bash of Berlin is Gunther's homecoming, his hometown. That is false. That is false. That is false. So I did do a little research. For those who don't know, Gunther, the former Walter, is from Austria, okay, which is about 9 hours, 10 hours from Berlin, which is in Germany, where Bash at Berlin is taking place, by the way.
Go Google it.
So I did go Google it, and that's the information that I did find out. But this match is fantastic. This is a great measuring stick opportunity for Gunther as his first title defense. It has a background. It has a story for all of those people out there who are just saying, oh, Randy Orton just shows up on Raw, a SmackDown superstar, and gets a title opportunity against Gunther. It makes sense. They have history. If they didn't have a match or have a controversial ending, I would not like how they went about it. But this plays into an even bigger story that a lot of people may not even realize. Obviously, Randy Orton has not won a PLE singles match in about a year and a half because of obviously being out with injury, but not winning. He's lost at the Rumble. He's lost at Mania. He's lost at PLE after PLE after PLE, assisting Cody Rhodes, assisting him against the Bloodline, being in Cody Rhodes' corner because of their history. This is going to lead to another loss here at Berlin as Gunther is going to beat Orton. It's no way Gunther's losing in his first title defense. And then Orton is going to return to SmackDown. See that Randy Orton has to watch as Kevin Owens was given a title match by Cody. This will then lead Randy Orton to inevitably go Viper, go heel, switch up on Cody, and turn heel, thus leading to a feud with Cody, in which inevitably I would like to see Orton maybe get in reign number 15 with the title, and maybe Cody could get it back before he heads into Mania with the title, spice things up on SmackDown, give a little unpredictability, give a dash of pizzazz and a little bit of meaning, story, and investment into Cody's title reign, which so far I really can't give you too much with it outside of the matches with AJ Styles. It's been not much to write home about. Obviously, we know that he's in a holding pattern waiting for The Rock, seeing how that plays out heading into Mania season. But a meaningful feud with Randy Orton would be fantastic. I think this match is going to be good. It's going to be the main event, I think. Gunther's going to be loved. He's going to do what he does in the ring. If you would tell me Gunther's one of the best wrestlers in the world, I'm not arguing with you. He's definitely in the top 5. And at the end of this year, 2024, he's going to be in that top 5 of any company because he's not losing that belt anytime soon. There's no doubt in my mind that he's going to walk into WrestleMania slapping his way as WWE World Heavyweight Champion. I think Orton loses here, obviously continues his spiral out of control. Gunther retains his World Heavyweight Championship. And I think my next question is really, I always like to ask, what's next? What's the follow-up? Because the follow-up is just as important as the now. Where does Gunther go heading into Bad Blood? Where does Gunther go heading into Survivor Series? Now, Raw has a plethora of top guys that he can feud with and run through. Because like I said, he's not losing that belt at least until probably SummerSlam next year. And I think he's keeping it past then. Gunther's going to be dominant. Gunther's going to do what he does. But I do want to see what they do with Gunther when he defeats Orton. What do they do with Orton? Does he go back to SmackDown as they head into USA? Does the first USA SmackDown, we need a big moment, we need a big wow OMG situation? Is that where the heel turn could possibly go with Orton turning on Cody on that first SmackDown on USA? We could have Roman Reigns returning. We could have Randy Orton turning on Cody, thus leading to their match at Bad Blood. And that could be the feud that takes him to the rest of the year. I do think Gunther wins here. Does he pin Orton? Does he make him tap? I think we could get like maybe a sleeper hold where Orton passes out, doesn't tap, doesn't get pinned, and he just loses without giving up. He just passes out. And Gunther retains his World Heavyweight Championship. As I said, Gunther's not losing. This plays into a bigger story of Orton eventually turning on Cody for the WWE Championship. He's been eyeing it. He wants it. Cody needs something meaningful. They just recently did a big interview on Cody's new podcast. What do you want to talk about? Obviously, they could play into that history. They can play into that storyline, and they could have a good feud heading into the rest of 2024. I think this is Gunther's time. Gunther's not losing that belt anytime soon, as I mentioned. And I think Gunther will walk out of Bash at Berlin in a close to kind of probably the closest we'll get to homecoming for Gunther right now, being in Germany, but not in Austria. But he will retain his World Heavyweight Championship, and he will continue. Let me know. I want to know what he does going into Bad Blood. What does Orton do heading into Bad Blood? What do they do next heading into some of the big shows the rest of 2024 has in store? But make sure you super kick that subscribe button, like up on that like button, backdrop that bell. It's the Flex Zone Podcast, only place giving you that wrestling coverage how you want to when you need it, your sports how you want to when you need it. We'll be live Saturday 1 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Central, 10 a.m. Pacific for Bash at Berlin. Let me know your comments down below, your predictions for the match. Where does Gunther go heading into Bad Blood? Who wins this match? I'm going with Gunther. Where does Orton go into Bad Blood? Does he turn on Cody on that first SmackDown on USA? Then leading to a match at Bad Blood. I want to hear from you. I'll let you know when I see you because we got more wrestling content coming your way here on the Flex Zone Podcast, guys. I'll see you in the next video.